3 things that upset Tunisian women. What's the first thing?
Well, Tunisian women dislike to show public affection, so they won't feel comfortable if you show intimacy or kissing them in public places.
So what happens if I grab your hand like this? Is that going to be a problem?
Well, if I know you, if we're friends, it's okay. But if you're a stranger, no, I won't feel comfortable.
It's going to be a problem.
But if you're gonna hug me or kiss me in public places, even if we're together or in a relationship, sometimes it can make them uncomfortable. Yeah.
And what's the result? Let's say you feel really uncomfortable, you get really upset. How do you react as a Tunisian woman?
Maybe we will be having an argument. Yeah.
Is it going to be like
Sometimes,
a mild argument, or is it going to be
well,
like a fiery?
no. Well, sometimes they yell. Yelling is a Tunisian woman's specialty. They're gonna yell sometimes. Yeah.
So, you know, prepare for the best. No, actually, the saying goes, prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
Yeah.
So I think that applies to this specific situation
Yeah.
as well. Next, what's another thing that upsets a Tunisian woman?
Tunisian women dislike giving her comments about her dress or her cookings. So if you didn't like her dish, you can just stay quiet. Don't mention it.
So criticism is not welcome, is what you're telling me.
Well, it depends on how you criticized.
Yeah, I think that holds true everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah.
So what if it's constructive criticism where you say, hey, maybe you forgot the salt today, you know, can you add some?
If she's tired and yet she cooked and you tell her, no, I didn't like it, or please grab me salt, or I need more salt in it, she's gonna get angry. If she's tired and cooked, you need to eat and be quiet.
So it's like you're sitting on a volcano.
Yeah.
It's gonna explode.
Yeah. Especially
Wow.
Tunisian mothers. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Are there any specific examples you can mention that would upset a Tunisian woman? Now just talking about actually what you said. Let's say I tell you, okay, your shirt's too big. You know, you don't look good in your shirt. What's your reaction going to be?
This will make her sad, especially if you mention her weight. Yeah, it's too bad. She can even cry.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that's pretty universal though, right?
Yeah.
So if you make any specific comments about her physics, that could be an issue.
Maybe sometimes here in Tunisia, there are brown girls, sometimes referred to as, we can tell them, I can translate. You can tell for her color, it's like you're blue, you're too brown. Yeah, it's a word that's too bad, you can say it to her. But yet, they use it. It's so a word that, like, we can say it's disrespectful for her. Like for her appearance, especially her skin color. It's like you're looking blue, not the blue that in America we can say that you look blue for the feelings or something, that but you look blue, the color blue. It's like zarga and it's too bad. Yeah, because you're too brown. Yeah, that's it. It's not good.
So you don't make any bad comments about her cuisine?
No.
So she could never appear on MasterChef because she's going to get criticized big time.
Yeah.
If it's not good. If it's good, she's going to get praised.
Yeah.
But if it's not good, she's going to get criticized.
Yeah.
So she couldn't appear on MasterChef.
Yeah.
She couldn't handle the heat.
No.
Okay, and just now going back real quick about the clothing comment that I pointed out there. If it's too big or if it just does not fit or it does not go together, which I think is more the problem with men and women in most places. Like women dress a lot better than men. Like they spend a lot more time in the bathroom getting ready to be presentable, right? Mm-hmm. So what happens if I tell you, you know, maybe your color scheme is a little bit off today?
Everything is gonna be canceled.
It's gonna be a big problem?
Yeah, and if you're having appointments or going somewhere and you do this comment, everything will be canceled.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what if it would be canceled because of her color scheme? What happens then?
Well, I don't know. Too bad. You won't be happy with the results.
What's another thing that upsets a Tunisian woman?
Well, Tunisian women often, when they go on a date, especially the first date, and you won't pay and ask for her to split the bill, it's gonna be a big problem because there will be no second dates. No, don't do that. I don't recommend you going out on a date with a woman and don't pay.
So you never go Dutch with a Tunisian woman?
No.
When you go Dutch, it means that you split the bill,
you
know, and that's very common in Holland, so the Netherlands. But what happens on the second, the third, the fourth date? Because this is a culture where the man is expected to be the provider. So does that really change or not?
It's changing over time, especially if the woman works. So in the second and the third, but not always, of course, they can split the bill. But if she doesn't work and he works So it's all the time he's gonna pay, all the time.
However, you pointed out another thing about the Quran, which
Yeah.
says that technically a woman is supposed
Yeah.
to keep all of her money.
Yeah.
And a lot of women live by these words religiously,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah.
So even if the woman has her own money,
Yeah.
and he has his own money, of course,
He needs,
the woman can still keep
her money. She has
and
all the
doesn't have
right
to spend any of her money
Yeah.
on the man.
Exactly. Yeah. Tunisian women here, according to the Quran, the religion, they have all the right to not use their money, proper money. So yeah.
Then the last thing, since you stayed until the end of the video, something that also upsets a Tunisian woman is something at the wedding, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Who pays for the wedding? Let's talk money again.
Well, here it depends on situation, if she works also or not. Yeah, sometimes, well, more often, the man pays for the whole ceremony. But if she's kind enough, the woman, maybe she will not, we can say split, but it's like 40% and 50% or 60%.
So there's going to be some kind of split, but it may not be equal, correct?
Yeah.
Now, what happens if the man doesn't have a lot of money and the woman also doesn't have a lot of money? Who pays for the wedding? Can they both agree on, for instance, just doing it in a less expensive way?
Here,
that would be the best solution, no?
Yeah, they will try the less expensive way, but also here the families will interfere. Yeah.
What does that mean exactly?
The families can pay the ceremony expenses.
Okay, so nobody is upset.
Nobody's upset. The most important thing that the woman get married. Yeah, anything to get her married.
So here we have it, 4 things that upset a Tunisian woman.
Yeah.
If you're interested in learning more about Tunisia, you're welcome to check out this video right here. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, subscribe now. Thank you so much for watching Nomad Elite, and we see you on the next video.